What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live session today. Hope you guys are doing well. So I first want to go over why I'm in a couple of these trades. So like right now, I'm gonna set up for ICP, and yeah, it's mainly just based on the higher time frame, right? So if we have a look at ICP on the 4-hour time frame, yeah, have a look. You can see the 4-hour candle did just close. And yeah, we closed respecting this previous high, right? So we closed respecting this previous high, which is obviously a good thing. So I'm expecting price to continue to the upside just from this 4-hour closure. And the actual setup was based on this candle to flip bullish here. So basically on the 15-minute time frame, I'm expecting price to obviously flip bullish here, back up to these highs. This is a setup that I did take, and yeah, it is based on the lower time frames. Yeah, like the thing is, like the overall time frame, like the 4-hour, like is still looking good, which is why this setup could play out. And yeah, I do think that we might have to hold this one. I do think that we might have to hold this one. We might not get into the setup. Yeah, so basically what I'm expecting for this ICP trade, it's basically just a retest of this previous low. Still holding this open. Yesterday it's open. You can see that as long as you stay above this level here, it is obviously still a good thing. So yeah, as long as price stays respecting that zone, should be good for upside. Yeah, because right now, if you have a look at some other charts, if we have a look, let me have a look here. Okay, so mainly just ICP, guys. And then I'm looking at, yeah, so Ethereum is looking like it does want to come down a little bit. Yeah, because like these are the shorter time frames. So basically, what I'm thinking is for ICP, as long as price holds this level here, okay. So as long as price holds this level, we should continue to the upside, okay. But yeah, let's see what happens. Same thing with Phantom. I'm looking at a long actually right now for Phantom at the current price. Essentially, what I'm expecting here for Phantom is this for it to flip bullish here. Um, so if we have a look here, let's just remove this. We have a look at this. Like generally, we look and we see that price is still holding this level here. Okay, so as long as price stays above this 15 minutes open, we should see price continue to the upside. Yeah, so I'll be focusing on this mainly today. Uh, I'll just see if ICP can do something, and then also Phantom as well. So I am looking to long Phantom at this level. I just want to see if price can hold this level, and then stop loss just below the low. Because the thing is, we can't really go long if it doesn't hold the support, right? Okay. So let's see. Let's see. We are obviously looking at some longs for the day. I think that we might see a bit of retracement right now to the downside, and then we'll only see longs a little bit later on. But yeah, I do think that we can definitely look at these setups a bit later. So that's what I'm looking at for Phantom. Even if we can maybe come down a little bit lower here for Phantom at the support here, this is where I'd probably look for a long at this level. Okay, so this is a strong level right over here. We could look at long and Phantom at the zone here, and this is also your 50 minutes level. Yeah. Okay, so anywhere below, like around about these levels here, I do think that we can see Phantom bounce from the zone. But I want to see if price can obviously hold this level right now. If price can hold this 15-minute resistance slash support, then we can definitely see a push to the upside. So that's going to be my setup for Phantom. I want to see price obviously bounce from the zone here. I want to see price bounce from the zone. If we can bounce from the zone here, I'll probably just take it long off the bat. But yeah, let's see if we can. But if you guys did just join, we are long on ICP. This was shared out in the Telegram. I do think that this is a good setup. It's also similar to the Phantom trade, what we're looking at. I do think that this 4-hour candle closed really, really strong. It closed respecting resistance. The 1-hour time frame closed with the doji, which is indecision. And then the 30-minute time frame closed bullish back above the zone. The 15-minute time frame closed respecting this 50-minute high. So overall, Phantom could potentially move a little bit higher. So let's see. I mean, ICP, sorry. So yeah, we are currently long on ICP. And then, yeah, I want to obviously speak about Bitcoin in just a second. Currently just focusing on this current setups that we're looking at. But yeah, I do think that it's possible for us to get a move to the upsides there. Yeah, let's have a look at the book map for today. Let's have a look. This wasn't actually loading yesterday as well. So maybe there's something wrong with this website. But it was loading a couple of days ago. Here we go. There we go. Just give it a second. Okay. So basically, if we look at this, we can see that 60, yeah, so 67,200 is the key level for Bitcoin right now. It's a very, very strong level. And yeah, you can see there's a lot of long orders at that zone. And then if we look a little bit higher up here, what are we going to see? We're going to see, just give it a second. Struggling to load, yeah. Yeah, so it seems like it's not working. We'll have another website. Coin Glass. Okay, so we want to look at the liquidation map. Okay, so liquidation map, guys. Let's have a look here. So majority are sitting to the downside first, but we still have, yeah, so we check how many long liquidations we have. 500 million over here, but then at around about 420 million, around about in the 70,000 mark. Okay, so that's very interesting. So I do think that we can see a squeeze potentially. That's what I've been saying for the last week. I do think that we can see a squeeze. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, but right now I'm just focusing on the current setups. So ICP we are long. We took it long in the beginning of the live stream. And essentially I'm looking to target 10.59 and then 10.933 because these are your previous highs. And then sorry, that's Phantom, yeah. So yeah, so ICP long here. I'm expecting this just to rip. It looks really good. We have just been holding support. And then Phantom's still holding here, guys. I want to see if we can hold this level here. And then I'll probably just take a long off the bat. Yeah, I like the setup here for Phantom as well. I'm going to take this back up to the range high. Yeah, I'm going to take the setup here for Phantom. Okay, so I'm going to take a long here for Phantom. Back up to the range high. I think that it's really clean. Okay. So let's see. Ethereum. Let's have a look at Bitcoin first. Let's have a look here. Okay, so so this is interesting, guys. So Bitcoin came down, and essentially what I'm looking at here is this is our over here. There's this indicator. It's called the AAVP. Okay. So basically, what it does is it's an anchored period. You can do it from highest high or lowest low. You can see lowest low would be a lot lower, but essentially what it does is it shows you the volume, right? And if we just do the weekly, this is essentially this is your level for Bitcoin, 67,300. It's a strong weekly low. This is where you should be looking to long the market, especially because of the current market situation right now. Okay, so everything's kind of bullish right now on the lower time frames. So we yeah, I am more looking to long everything. So with Bitcoin right now, still holding this level, we're closing above it. The 1 hour time frame, you'll probably see it getting rejected. Yeah, it looks good. This is your weekly volume. So I do think that taking longs here for Bitcoin is probably the move. Back up to the highs, right? So yeah, looks really good. Okay, so as long as Bitcoin stays like this, I do think that we will probably see more upside within the day. So I'm expecting price to just continue to the upside from this level, just based on what we're seeing right now. And then obviously, yeah, ICP, we took a long here for ICP. Looks really good. So let's see what happens at the current price. Let's see what happens. So I'm just gonna have a look, run through a couple of setups. I want to have a look and see on a couple charts here what we got. Let's have a look. INJ looks good. Chainlink as well. Chainlink looks really, really good. So I'm gonna be looking at this long here for Chainlink right now. So if you guys did just join, we are long on 2 coins. We long on ICP and we long on Phantom. The reason why I like Chainlink so much is because we had a massive pump yesterday. We closed above the daily high also. So this is very interesting. We closed above this level. We're starting to retest this daily level as well. Yeah, I'm expecting it just to rip from this level. I'm going to take a long here for Phantom. I mean for Chainlink. Okay, so we closed above here. I'm going to take this long here. Okay. So I'm going to take this long for Chainlink right now. We closed above the level that I was waiting for, which is good. So yeah, let's see. Stop loss just below this low here. This is a setup. Okay, so Chainlink looks good. I want to see if price can obviously continue from this point. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Bitcoin coming down a little bit, but nothing to worry about. Because remember, as long as Bitcoin stays above 60, what is this level? 67,300. Okay, so like let's watch Bitcoin right now because the thing is, this is important for Bitcoin. We obviously need to hold this level, one of the strongest levels for BTC right now, especially on the lower time frames and also in the higher time frames. I want to show you guys something on the daily, right? Yeah, it's the same level, right? Pretty much the same level. Okay, so we took a long for Chainlink at the current price as well. We all know that Chainlink's been really, really bullish on the daily and also the weekly time frame. If we have a look at the weekly time frame, we closed really, really bullish yesterday above this weekly high. We're starting to retest these weekly lows here. So this level here is such a strong support. So we should see price bounce from the zone. I don't think we're just going to break through it. We're most probably going to see price come back up to where potentially these highs here for Chainlink could be a level 16.55. Okay, so that's something that I'm looking at for Chainlink. Yeah, so we just took it long here. You know, Chainlink could potentially come up a lot higher. 16.55. Remember, this is your weekly resistance, right? Your weekly support as well. So this is a good level to take a long at because essentially, if price rips from this point, this would be the lowest point that it would go to because this is your retest zone, right? Price is retesting this level. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That this is a good level to look at for longs because on the daily time frame, this is your level, right? Yeah. So this is the setup right now. And then, yeah, if you guys did just join, we are long on a couple other coins. Let me just set them up. So we're long on Chainlink here. So stop loss for Chainlink's stop loss is just below this low here at 14.04. You could even extend it a little bit down to this level, depending on your leverage. And then, yeah, Phantom, we took a long as well. Took a long, and we're looking to target around about 0.5 for 818. So I do think that this is a good setup for Phantom. And then, yeah, it's all to do with Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin right now, like I said earlier, it's at a critical zone, right? Where we're currently bouncing from a strong volume profile. So for me, we have to stay above this level in order for these longs to be valid, right? So basically, if we get this 30-minute candle to close above this level, this would be really, really strong, and we should see continuation to the upside. Also, the 1 hour time frame as well. Yeah, so if we look at the 10-minute time frame, kind of still holding, looks good. I still think that we're going to see upside for the day. So only just waiting, guys. Just waiting. It's a waiting game right now at this point, especially for Bitcoin. Like, I mean, I'm not going to take any trades for Bitcoin today because I just don't see like a good setup. But there's a lot of other setups on multiple other charts. So, like, definitely Phantom, guys. Phantom looks really, really good. This trade is based on we went over this trade in the beginning of the live stream. We took it just in the beginning. And yeah, I do think that this is a good setup for Phantom. I would expect price to bounce from the zone. We have multiple confluences here that we're going to see a bounce. So let's see. Let's see. And then also, we also long on what's it called? ICP. We'll bring that up. I'll show you the setup. Okay, so this was a setup we posted in the group. I do think that this is a valid setup for ICP. Yeah. So let's see. You can see that it is starting to struggle a little bit right now. But this setup, it's based on the 4 hour as well. So the 4 hour time frame, like I said, closed above this level. The 1 hour time frame closed respecting these highs as well. The 30-minute time frame closed above, and the 15-minute time frame closed respecting. So we should just see continuation. So let's see what happens. So ICP looks good. Yeah. Just want to have a look at this. But yeah, there's not much happening other than these setups that we're currently in. Like I said, the market's a little bit slow right now. Kind of just have to wait and be patient. But yeah, not much else. Just ICP and Phantom right now. For Bitcoin, guys, it's important just to watch this level. So basically, what I'm waiting for is for Bitcoin to hold this zone. So basically, like right now for Bitcoin, it's still getting rejected from these levels here. So we have a bit of resistance just above here. So we need to flip that level for Bitcoin to continue to go up. So it's going to be hard for Bitcoin to take out these highs. I want to see if we can do it within today. I do think that's possible. As long as Bitcoin holds this level here, we should see upside. So I'm just going to be waiting for this setup for Bitcoin. I want to see price break above this high there, and then I'll be looking for longs. But I think this is a good level to take a long for Bitcoin. I do think that most coins are going to continue to the upside today. So I think I'm just going to take a long here for Bitcoin, I guess. Stop loss just below this low here. Okay, so I'm gonna take a long here for Bitcoin on the 5 closure here. Stop loss below this low, and then take profits is gonna be our value over here. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for this. But yeah, let's see. Mainly just Phantom. Phantom looks really good. Yeah, because Bitcoin is breaking down a little bit now. But I do think that Phantom is looking good for the upside. The setup, yeah, it's based on a lot of factors. Phantom's looking really strong on the higher time frames. We are obviously holding support as well. So there's a couple things that I'm looking at for that. So Phantom looks good, and then also ICP. ICP longs look really good. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, right now it's just a little bit tricky. A little bit trickier. But let's have a look at some other coins. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some other setups. Yeah. Uh, I'm still looking to long Bitcoin, guys. I'm just waiting. I want to see essentially what I want to see here is a rejection, right? I want to see a rejection from this high. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get it though. It's looking like it wants to break down a little bit here, guys. Let's have a look at the 15 minutes. Yeah, so the 15-minute candle needs to flip here. If it closes like this, it's gonna be interesting. $66.7. Yeah, we've already filled that level. Yeah, this trade is just based on if we can close above this level. I'm not going to take this trade for Bitcoin right now. I want to see if we can just close above here. But let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to take this trade for Bitcoin right now. I'm just waiting for it to obviously close and flip bullish here. The ideal setup would be to wait for a closure above here, back up to the highs. But like I do think that we could see a bounce from the zone. This level over here, this line that you see over here is where the most volume has been traded. And you can see we're starting to close below it, which is not a good indication, guys. It's not a good indication. And the reason why it's not a good indication is because we need to close below and above those levels in order for us to continue to go up, right? But yeah, we keep closing respecting, which means that we could potentially see more downside before we see upside. Yeah, so just be careful with that. Yeah. So it's important just to monitor the chart right now. But yeah, it's not like we haven't really, we only in like a few setups. Like Phantom looks really good. I like Phantom a lot. I do think that it can pop from this level. So just be careful. Yeah, I do think that Phantom looks good from this zone, guys. So let's see if we can jump into this. We got it. We in the beginning of the live stream we jumped in at 0.5186. So yeah, I'm expecting Phantom to pop. ICP as well. Kind of still long here for ICP. It's also a tricky one. But I do think that we're going to see upsides there. And it's all to do with Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin needs to start closing above this little zone, right? So we have like we're forming a little range here for BTC, which is good. To be honest, it's good. A consolidation range here. It might not push some coins up a little bit higher, or it might push some coins a little bit lower. So the thing is, for Bitcoin, I kind of want to see a break of this range. A break to the upside would be ideal. So let's see. So I'll be looking for a long here for Bitcoin. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, if we could take out these lows, then we can look for some shorts. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. So this is kind of the levels that we have to watch out for today. I'll be looking at this. To make it a little bit different, yellow. Okay, so this is like the current range. We're gonna have to wait for price to obviously break out of this range. But until then, it's probably just gonna get rejected. I want to see price obviously break bullish, yeah, because we are on a long for Phantom. And the reason why I like this long for Phantom is because we've been holding this level multiple times during the day, right? If we have a look at the 15, this is a strong resistance, right? Look at this level. Basically, if we have a look here, price struggles at the zone, right? Look how strong this level is right over here. So this is an area that I want to be long in the market. I'd rather take a long here than a short, obviously, because this is a bounce zone for Phantom. But if Bitcoin starts to sell off, here, then I probably won't even hold. So let's see. I do think that Bitcoin should bounce from this zone here. and then ICP will be long on ICP as well. So let's see what happens. I'm expecting price to continue into the upside. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so it's ICP looks good. Like I say, guys, if Bitcoin can just consolidate the whole day like this, it'll be amazing. Because essentially it's going to give some movements. We just need Bitcoin to consolidate. So let's see. It's important just to chill. There's not much happening. Like Phantom is just not moving anymore. A bit slow right now. A little bit too slow. Bitcoin just holding the support. There's kind of nothing we can do right now for Bitcoin. Like I have to wait for price to obviously close bullish here. I'm expecting a bounce though, guys. Just based on how the chart looks. I mean, let's see what happens. Yeah, there is a CME gap a little bit lower. Okay. I want to speak about this right now for Bitcoin because it's starting to lose this level, right? So this is your little range for Bitcoin. It's starting to lose it, which is obviously a bearish thing. So yeah, I don't think we'll get these longs right now. Maybe later in the day or maybe tomorrow. This is what I'd be looking at. But yeah, I do think that Bitcoin, might come down actually now. It might close below this level at this point. And if we close below like that, yeah, we can definitely come down a little below. Yeah, it's looking like it does want to close below this level here. And if we close here, we might just see a massive sweep. Yeah, because if we have a look at the 5-minute right for Bitcoin, you can see that it's starting to close below the zone. But not yet though. It's important to wait. Because if it doesn't close below, it might just bounce from this level, guys. So let's just see. But it's looking like it wants to close below. There's a bit of volume coming in here. Let's just wait. Because if it closes below, I'll probably look for a short, like a really, really smaller time frame trade, like high leverage stop loss just above this level. I'll probably wait for this. It's weird though, like because most coins are kind of just looking relatively bullish. Like Phantom, I'm still gonna hold the setup. It's looking good still. For Phantom, still holding this resistance / support. So as long as Phantom stays above like this is still a really, really good setup. I'll show you here. So this is the setup. Basically, it's just expecting price to go higher. Chainlink. Let's see. So I'm just currently just waiting, guys. I want to see if price can hold this level, right? I mean, if it can hold this level, then it's a good thing. Because then it means that it doesn't want to break down. But if price breaks above this level, then there probably is going to be more upside. Yeah, still holding, guys. A bit slow. I'm out in the live stream soon. Okay, so I'm just waiting for a couple setups. Like Phantom looks good still. ICP still looks good. Yeah, I mean it's just most coins are at support. So I'm expecting a bounce. Okay. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone joining today. I hope you guys do have a good day. And I'm just gonna end the stream right now at the point. Okay. Cheers, guys.